Okay, so what I'm doing to type those equations is, first I'm doing it in Word, so I want to create a Microsoft Word document, and open that. Now, I have a high contrast theme on my computer, so it will look different than Word looks for you, because you won't see everything as black and green. This is just my preference, but I'll show you how to do the equations. So I actually have added insert equation here, but it's probably in another area. Insert equation. So what you want to do is under the Insert tab, which is where it should be by default. Obviously, if you want to, you can add it to your Home tab, and I did that, and I highly recommend it. But go into Insert, and then if you scroll over to Equation, it will give you an equation box, and that's where I'm typing in my formulas, and what I'm doing is I'm just finding them up here by trial and error. So say for example my formula starts with a fraction. I'll go to fraction, and I like this kind, and I will insert that, and then I'll put in a fraction. And then I will go over, because if I do an equal sign here, it's going to put it down there. So what you have to do is you have to hit your arrow over once and then put it equal. And then you just choose your next thing, and they're all in here. So whatever you need is in here. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to find it, but once you get the idea, it's in here. So say for example I wanted like an over bar over something, bar something. You go in there and you put it, and then you can put like your X there. And say you want to subtract something from that. You can't. First you have to arrow over to get out of beside that, and then you can do your next thing. So for example, I wanted to put a one of these things here, square root of something. It's all in there. All you have to do is just go in and find it, and then just input what you want. And I think that somehow it probably will do the math for you, but I actually haven't bothered trying to figure that out. I'm just basically using it because, like you said, it makes everything look really neat. And when I'm sharing screenshots, I just like for things to look neat. So that's how you do it. And then if you just exit out of that, it will automatically center these in the middle of the page. So if you don't like that, all you have to do is just click on it and align it to the left, which I usually do. And also the font inside of this can get pretty small if you keep adding things that have a lot of layers in it. So sometimes you have to go up and like make your font bigger, or it gets so small you can't see it. But that's just a minor annoyance, and other than that, I really like the way it looks, and I think it works great. So there you go. That's how I'm doing it. Hope that helps.